back to Duke Rehab to Performance. We're here today. We're going to kind of talk about the toe touch progression. So in some of those other videos, we kind of really looked at having that pelvic dissociation where we get one hip in extension, one hip in flexion. And today we're going to work a little bit more about when we're having that bilateral pelvis going into flexion or an extension. So one of our first assessment pieces here is getting a toe touch. So I might go ahead and face to the side here. And what we look for in the toe touch is if his feet are all the way together, and he just reaches down and tries to touch his toes. So in this position, you can kind of see a couple different things. You can see, if, first of all, if they can't touch their toes. Second, if they're kind of getting a lot of bend in their knees here. And then third, go ahead and stand up again. Let me have you do it one more time. So the first thing we really need is that posterior weight shift. You have to shift backwards, and that way your center of gravity will stay in the middle. If we kind of had Mike go ahead and stand up again, and I'm not going to actually, don't want you to let your hips come backwards. Just try to lean forward in this one. You'll notice that he's not going to be able to get as far because his hamstrings are on fire here, because if they turned off, he's going to face plant into the floor, and that probably won't feel too good. So come on back up. So the first thing I really look for in this position is that posterior weight shift. It should be the first move. So go ahead one more time. Excellent. And come on back up. So these next kind of series of exercises are going to be really important for those folks you're not seeing shifting back into the hips. They don't know how to hip hinge just yet or load that posterior chain.